Ken Yukihiro, maybe? That might be right. 4-time PT top 8. Anyway, it's one of his little like MTGO brews that he 5-0'd with. It's basically just like a snake deck that's trying to get value out of these histories, or sorry, out of these Ajani, and has a bunch of powerful cards like the Histories of Benalia. The sideboard confuses me, and I'm confident I'm going to sideboard this deck poorly. But if you've ever heard me say, or while playing this deck, if you've ever heard me mention that like a turn 2 snake just feels like it's something that's unbeatable, if it's not dealt with, obviously, then that's kind of where you are with this deck. It seems like it's just built more for the early game, like we're not going as big as Gear Hulks, there's less removal, you know, there's like no Ravenous Chupacabra, stuff like that. It's just more I want to attack you, which makes the Vivians feel out of place to me, but I've not played any games with it, and he's obviously a master, and he's a master rogue deck builder, so I'm very likely just wrong. But the match we shall jump into. Headset still broke, as obviously everybody can hear. Storming outside, so if the connection goes out or whatever, I apologize. Keep in mind, if you're watching the beginning of this video and not the end of this video, that I post a new video on YouTube every single day, and there's a link below the stream and in my Twitter feed. You should follow my Twitter and my YouTube. La 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 la. Need like 111 more of those. Hey, Drag Queen, what is up? Hope everything's going well. My volume's kind of bad today, I have to apologize. I'm still sitting here with this broke headset. You struggled the last 2 nights, so that's not good. So we have double white. We can even turn to a Glenny Boy with a draw, which is kind of nice. And if they happen to be playing like red deck wins, we actually even have the opportunity to play Rishkar to pump this up. This turns us off of being able to put this Blooming Marsh into play untapped, but I think it's worth it overall, because I think what we're doing is just more powerful than that. Oh, struggle to catch my stream. Pretty sure I saw that message. I think I responded, but maybe I didn't. I'm not very bright. Alright, so if they're the go big deck, we're going to have a pretty difficult time, actually. Like, our deck does not go big very well. So I'm trying to think of the best use of our mana here. I think I'm just going to play the history. Well, so if I play the snake and a land, and then I play a land the next turn, I can Rish into history and get them all into play, but that might be too slow. I feel like it's what I'm going to do, though. Gets all of our spells out of our hand. Can attack next turn if we do this, but we don't necessarily have to play the history either. We could just potentially just jam the Rishkar. Oh, wow. Well, that just wrecks us. What's this doing in the main deck of something? And do you really not have a better play than this? Excuse me. That just seems so odd to me. Like, I could have had a fatal push or anything. Like, that seems like really weird to go all in. Well, if we don't draw a removal spell, we can't beat it, so I guess that's something. We have 6+ removal spells, and then we have 2 Vivian Reeds as well that we could just use on the enchantment itself. The card is certainly a problem, though. It was like literally a removal spell that gained them 3 life there. That's 2 cartouches in 2 days that have been cast versus me, but main deck? Wow. We need to draw something decent. And if they have a blossoming defense, this is going to suck. But we don't really have anything else going on. We made our Knight of Grace big enough that it can, in theory, block the Foreign Lieutenant. They could Galta this turn if they have one. I'm gonna assume their deck doesn't have Galtas though. I think they're just like a weird version of Black Green Snakes. That is somehow beating us even though we drew the snake and they didn't. We do have good draws though. Like a Johnny would be an insane draw at the moment. Oh, I forgot to update the deck list. Give me a second. Just update the deck list real quick. Sorry. Taking a quick pause to update this before anybody comes in and presses the button. There we go. L updated arena. I don't want to sacrifice this, I don't think. We'll play this pre-combat. I think I'm just sending the team. I don't think they have any good blocks this way. They probably have to trade off the snake, but other than that, they don't have much going on. They have to make at least one more block here. The Cartouche knowledge is really getting in the way. Might not should have put the snake in combat. I was kind of wanting to force him to lose 2 of his permanents this turn, but I don't know if it was worth it overall. I'm just kind of hoping they don't have a second Gear Hulk and that our Knight of Grace stays the biggest thing on the table. Right. So Knight of Grace still the biggest thing on the table. Well, when you add in the Walking Ballista, of course. They have a blossoming defense, this could be an issue. They don't have a blossoming defense, I'm not sure what they do here. They didn't have it last turn, so... Wonder if it's safe to attack with everything. I feel like it's just safe to attack with everything. It's probably not worth risking those. So how's he surviving this? Oh, he's just not. I was confused. I didn't know what was going on there because our Knight of Grace has Pro Black and they couldn't use a removal. Not sure if they just missed that or didn't have an out either way. I don't really know. That was just an odd sequence. Well, this seems pretty good here. These seem pretty good here. Having a reset seems okay, and having this seems okay. I don't think I want the cast outs because I think they'll probably have a lot of annoying things. I don't think I want the Vivians either. Maybe I just don't put the Glint Sleeve Siphoners in my deck if he's playing Cartouche's main. It was just better to have like these, simply because of Cartouche. Oh, don't know if that's true, but we'll try it out. This hand's okay, but it's not good. He's already mulliganed though, so I don't think I'm going to throw it away when they've already mulliganed. We have double history, which is good versus some of their cards. I think the Sky Sovereign's pretty good versus a good number of their cards as well. Kind of want to play the Walking Ballista for one, but well, they should have probably played that before they played their land. That was a great draw. That's the land we've saw. Sure. So they drew that and they have this. Sacrifices a creature, and then you get it back. That doesn't seem especially good versus the things we do, but we'll probably get him in a reasonable attack. They employ bigger though, right? It just feels to me like there's like they're a snake deck as well, I assume. So like if they get a snake and like get out in front, we could be behind the entire game. But like maybe that's not right. The fact that sagas aren't legendary kind of blows my mind, by the way. Well, that's disappointing. You have to put a whole lot of counters in it, though, for it to be able to attack through what we see. Guess we're taking that. This is kind of like one of the reasons I wanted Bantu a little bit. I think this attacks fairly 3. Like, even if they block, I don't mind to slam the Sky Sovereign here. Like, I kind of want to play the Sky Sovereign here. The question is, would I trade the Sky Sovereign for the Jade Light Ranger if given the opportunity? Given the opportunity, I think I would. Because I think our leftovers are so good that it doesn't matter. And there's a good chance they have a removal spell or something here, and I would if they do, I'd rather them use a removal spell before Lyra comes down. They have Carnage Tyrant in versus us. They don't have a removal spell for the Lyra, that'll be great. They do have a removal spell for the Lyra, we're in, like, trouble o'clock. I guess I have to block because they could have a decent number of things here. I'm gonna keep my life total kind of high. Like, I don't want to like die to random double blossoming defense or like blossoming defense, winding restrictor type crap. Second Carnage Tyrant. How do we beat a second Carnage Tyrant? I don't know if we can. Don't know if we can beat this. So we're going to attack for 5. Could just leave it on defense. Could attack for 6. That puts them at 8, which means we just have to survive 1 turn to live. So then we gain 6 life to 12. We have 6 blocker. Okay, yeah, I think we just attack. If they top deck a land and just do what you're describing, they're dead, right? So how many lands do they have? 1, 2, 3, activate. 1, 2, 3, activate. Yeah. Alright, so if they top deck a land, we definitely win. We don't care about them pumping. Well, we don't care about them pumping things up to make it 20 because we have 9 block and we'd be at exactly 1 life. Like, a removal spell probably beats us. Oh shit, we only have 7. I thought we had 9. I am so bad at math. I thought we had 9. Yeah, maybe attacking with the Dawnbringer might have been wrong then. Oh wow, I'm really, really stupid. I could have just put a counter on this and a counter on this and had double first strike block. Oh, I'm so bad. I gave myself a chance to lose when I felt like I was in a pretty comfortable position. Why did I think I had 9 block? They've not played a removal spell other than the trial in 2 games, so I'm not sure I was like thinking about a removal spell. Though presumably you would think their deck would have some kind of removal, because it seems hard to imagine that they're only splashing for trials and cartouche. Oh, do they? I've never saw this deck before. Alright, well, we're not dead to this opponent. And after all this time, he just plays another land and sacks the other Oasis, I'm just gonna like facepalm and be so sad. Well, we only have this Lyra, and if he can discard our card. Oh, I should have left one back to block, or I should have left one back. They could have just had another Trial of Ambition. That was another bad play. They could have literally just had another Trial of Ambition. Oh my god, I played this game so bad, but we're going to win anyway. Like, there's even a Trial just sitting on the table over there. Wow. I'm pretty sure I just played those last 2 turns exceptionally bad. Wow, how bad can one play? I need to put my phone on charge while it's still on my mind. I definitely crapped the bed on both of those last 2 turns and just did not get punished. But I feel like I learned. So as long as I'm like learning, maybe that's okay. I just need to slow down my play and think a little bit more. Hey, we have a sneaky snake. I think this hand's a keep. Oh god. Well, since he's showing me Esper colors, I guess I'm going to play this one. Oh, don't have a syncopate. Just have Essence Scatter so I don't have to click another button. Just going to play my best threat first. They should not be playing Efferhub, by the way, in my opinion. I'm confident that Efferhub's just super wrong in these decks. Now I can play Double Spell next turn. Cool, another Johnny. Guess I would rather them counterspell this one first, so I'll go ahead and show it to them. And then hope they don't have another syncopate, I guess. Nice. No extra syncopate. Feels good to be good. What in the hell's in their deck? I guess this isn't going to resolve then. Should have probably minus to Johnny. Instead of being greedy and trying to get a massive attack off. Definitely going to be minusing a Johnny this time. Like how I didn't even leave up black mana, even though we technically have a spell we could cast with our black mana. They have main deck sweepers on top of all of this. We are super SOL. Your face, not your face. I'm not playing around the sweeper, by the way. I am literally just turning things sideways this whole game. What? Who hits that? Ooh. That one's a neat one. Which one do I want to keep? I would like to keep you. Which ones become fat daddies? I'm going to say you and you. Because you two can't be pushed. I'm trying to get the Knight of Grace big enough that it don't care, but maybe I should have played around Teferi. I think we draw a Johnny next turn anyway. Alright, well. I think these are fine here. I think these are fine here. I kind of think these are fine here. I don't know if I have enough cards I actually want to take out, though. I think we can take out some number of ballistas, but maybe not all of them. Do I want this? Indestructible. So that has to survive play 4 turns? Yeah, I don't think I want that. I think that's one of the worst walkers for these type of games. I'll just bring in some more 2-drops. 2-drops that are good versus spot removal. Hand seems fine. You like Rex Sage? For just Gearhulk, or do you think they have more things? Oh, Azcanta and Meltdown. Sure, Azcanta. I forgot about Azcanta. I don't think I like them for the Gearhulk, but I did not think about Azcanta or like Bloodfast or anything. Yeah, Rick Sage was probably right. And I definitely brought in cards that I didn't really want, so... Well, this game's not going very well. We've already drawn 7 lands and 2 spells. Also think that I played my duress on the wrong turn. But it worked out okay, since we got to resolve a history. I think resolving the history was more important than resolving the knight. So I should have probably held my duress. Either way, this game's going horribly. Just turn 5 to fairy again, like it ain't no thing. Eighth land. Have to attack the fairy. We probably get to concede if they have a Gearhulk this turn. Especially if we don't have an extremely good draw. They still have 6 cards in their hand, though. Can't imagine what they can have that we can beat with our hand. Another land's not going to do it. At least Teferi's dead. And that's a game. Wow. The 10th land's too much. Okay, so I agree with you. This should probably be in the deck then. Maybe these are better than I originally thought they were. It is a 25 land deck, but that felt like a lot of lands. This hand's a keep. I think I just want all of the 2-drops, so. Just trying to decide whether I was going to cycle the Groves, but I don't think we are. I think I'm just going to play this one since he doesn't have a counterspell. Play around Syncopate this way. They can still have an Essence Scatter or a removal spell, but we get a Sapperling at the end if they do. Yeah, I'm going to save the Duress for the history turn for sure. They still have 7 cards in their hand. Alright, what do they have? They have a Syncopate and a bunch of like removal. I guess we're going to take the Syncopate then and resolve our thing. So they had Chapel, there's the cast down. They may contempt here, but probably not. I think I'm going to just cast Vivian. Even if they have a contempt that kind of trades 1 for 1. And wow, they cast the Glimmer anyway? That's wild to me because that means they probably can't kill Vivian now. If they kill Vivian now, they could just be dead to a land. Alright, so they're just dead to a land unless they hit? Huh. Yeah, now I'm trying to decide whether I go for the kill or not. I don't think I'm going to. Looks like we should have. I guess mistakes were made. I think we're pretty safe anyway, though, especially if they cast out. Unless they have, like, settled or wreckage, I guess. They just have settled or wreckage. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to go for a lethal attack. They have settle, I'm just going to be sad. Yeah, the vigilance is why I made the triple attack. Like, I knew we beat the gear hook that way, but I was going to be sad if they had settle. We'd have still had these 2 threats if they had settle, but I don't know if we would have won a game with just those 2 threats. Especially with 3 unknown cards in their hand at that point and 1 gear hook that we know about. Where'd our match go? I clicked the wrong button. There we go. What the hell? Apparently I knocked ourselves out of queue at the same time. But that just means we gave one opponent a reprieve. My phone rang 10 minutes ago. Guess who didn't answer it? This guy. This guy did not answer their phone. Won't stop bugging dad is our opponent's name. We have to mulligan. I guess we keep it. Actually, kind of want to keep that too, just because it's black mana. This could be bad for us. Huh. This is the second time in 2 days we've got paired versus this mono blue thing. No, they should have put it on this one so they could protect it from a fatal push. I don't think we can attack. I think we got to be defensive. They do have a bunch of those X4 flyers, which is a bit of a problem. It's definitely the second time that I've got paired versus it recently, so like it's at least somewhat popular even. Wizard's Retort? It's unfortunate. Yeah, well, we're staying on defense. We don't really have anything else. What does this emblem do? Because we might be thinking about this emblem this game. It's definitely not a bad deck. I don't know if it's a good deck, but it's not a bad deck. Wonder if they have to attack a Johnny just to try to keep it in check. They did. That's so good for us. I think next turn I start attacking with both. JK. JK, we do not start attacking with both next turn. Oh, that's fine. I just don't think I'm attacking with either then. Especially now that we have a Vivian Reed to try to stop their flyer. It feels to me like they're getting nowhere. This attack is odd to me. What do they have? Because I'm certainly going to block. I don't know what they have. I don't know what can be in their deck. Is it just Walking Ballista kill both my things? Because, like, I have First Strike. It doesn't kill both my things. Alright, I think the corner's turn as long as this spell resolves. Unless they have Spell Pierce, it's going to resolve. They did, in fact, have Dive Down. Alright, well, they forced our hand. We have to attack whether we want to or not now. Maybe I should have been attacking about a turn earlier, because if they just play like multiple Tempest Gens in a row, I don't know if we can actually win. Walking Ballista's a good draw. I guess I could have done that. That would have been a better use of my mana. You are smarter than me. This lets us put a sneaky counter on it with the Rishkar, though. Like, we can put 2 counters on it out of nowhere next turn. I think I'm fine with that. I don't think I care if he attacks my face. Like, if he just does 5 to me, I don't think I care. Because we're trying to win the game this turn. They have a 3rd Mana War, we're going to have some serious trouble. They have a 2nd Tempest Gen, we have some pretty bad trouble. So they do have a 2nd Tempest Gen. I don't know if we can win now, then. I don't think we can win anymore. Maybe if we hit exactly Walking Ballista, we can. We did not hit Walking Ballista. Or a Winding Constrictor. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't see any way to win. Do you guys? I'm going to put 1 counter on that to make it 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 mana away. If I'd played a Rishkar last turn, I could have won, couldn't I? Hmm. Maybe they'll make a mistake. Trying to think if there's any way to make them not block. I don't think they are. I think they just easily just block this and go on about their day. Wait. So we can deal 8. Oh no, we're fine. We're not dead. Oh. Figured it out. Not dead. Could just pump this up 1-2, but I actually want the additional counter on that. Actually, I don't think I do want the counter on that. I think I just want to attack with these. Force him to block here, then we put a counter on this and kill this. Yeah, we're not dead. Sweet. That took me way too long to figure out, though. God, that took me way too long to figure out. Whew. The attacking can't be good for him, right? We have too many things over here. So we're just going to get another blocker, I guess. Well, I guess we're still just dead, right? So we could minus here, put 1 counter here, 1 counter here. That's not good enough. This puts it into play, not our hand, right? Yeah, that's not good enough. So we have to tick up the Vivian now? And hope? I think we have to tick up the Vivian and hope for another walking ballista. Not seeing anything else. Let's destroy this. We can put 2 counters on this. That's not lethal and we just die. I think this is the best we can do. And I think we have to have a walking ballista. I don't think this is enough. I've not done the math, but I don't think this is enough. Yeah, and I've now done the math. I know it's not enough. So they just block crew, gain 3, stay at 3. Eh, make them do it, I guess. Maybe they'll miss something or forget something. This guy doesn't have first strike. Oh, you're right. We figured it out. Nice. First strike, you're right. I would have probably missed that in a paper tournament. Huh! This deck's so cool! I'm too stupid to play it, it's so cool! Any deck that I'm too stupid to play immediately makes me happy. I feel like a blind man just like stumbling around in the dark. Yeah, like what you just wrote, stumbling for the win. Like I'm just walking around going, just I can't figure it out. It's great. I feel like all of these are good here. I feel like this is good here. Kind of feel like Bantu's is good. I kind of feel like these are good. I wouldn't think. Maybe Bantu's isn't good. Maybe just like another Ixalan's binding's better than a Bantu. Cheap interaction. I don't have any cheap interaction. I think the rest is acceptable. I was just trying to think of anything that kills something seems good to me. Wonder if our glint sleeve sipheners are any good. I guess they do have some number of counter spells. I don't think I want auto dresses. Can't have this many cards. I think I either want Thorn Lieutenants or Glints. I don't think I want both. I have way too many 5-drops, but like all of these 5-drops kill things. Killing things seems like it's important here. And we'll trim on this too. I think I might trim the Lyras actually. No, I'm gonna keep the Lyras. I'm just gonna trim this thing. I don't know what else to take out. And I've only got 15 seconds. I've got 3 seconds, basically. Whatever. I'm taking cards out at random now. No, I want you back. Yeah, I messed up. I don't know. There's like 65 cards I want in my deck. Yeah, I'll keep this in. There's like really 65 cards or something that I want in my deck here. I get less value out of this one, but it's the one that lets me cast 2 spells next turn. If they have a counter spell, this is going to suck. I guess I have a double blocker up. And then Fatal Push as well. No dive down one time? Shit, they have to dive down. They forgot to attack! Hot damn! Happy days for us! I'm just not familiar with their deck at all. Them not attacking was just massive. It may have entirely changed this game. I guess it just resolves the attacks just fine. We're going to try to cast out it. No second dive down, please. Really have a second dive down? That's annoying. Guess I'm going to try to cast this one. Actually, I'm just going to play this. It's the one I would rather have counterspelled. And it doesn't get hit by an Essence Scatter. That's why I'm choosing it over the Walking Ballista. I'll note a card in their hand before we play more spells. Was an Essence Scatter. Sometimes we know what we're doing. It's just not very often. I'm just going to pass here. I don't want to put any of our things in combat, especially when we have a Johnny coming next turn. Yeah, that sideboard choice was great. The dresses were sweet. That was a good call, for sure. Yeah, and we've acquired a pity chest. I tried to throw it away as hard as I could, but deck too strong. Like, sometimes you just break the format. While we avoid red decks for hours, please. I don't feel like we have enough tools to beat Glorybringer and Rekilling Phoenix. Like, I'm not super worried about their aggressive draws. With only 2 cast outs and 2 bindings, I don't know how we're going to beat Glorybringers and Phoenixes. And Hazards. Well, Hazards maybe not too bad because we can just like block forever, but. Did Misplaced Ginger quit streaming? I've not seen him on in days. Let's go check his Twitter to see if he gave up on the world or anything. Oh, okay, yeah, he's moving. That explains that. I think this hand's a keep. We'll decide which of these we play on turn 1 based on what we see. Based on what I see, I'm going to play this. Why didn't I play the Effer Hub? It, like, completely didn't dawn on me that I just drew an Effer Hub. I'm what they refer to as a trash cannon in the business. Just a stone trash can. Completely went over my head that I drew an Effer Hub. And now we probably get chain ganged. Whee! Yeah, too bad to play Magic. Let's just see how much one card matters. I pressed F6 as well, so I didn't get to use my Fatal Push. Because again, I'm a trash can. Like the Goblin Chain Whirler shouldn't be in play. And I should be able to have gained 2 more life. Or dealt 2 more damage. Like, again, that wasn't intentional. That was me being a dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Yeah, I don't deserve to win this game. I've already made 2 lavishly bad punts. Yeah, that definitely depends on what they play, but we have a lot of a lot of good draws. I assume they're just gonna like Chandra and tick it up and get some kind of cool value, but who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe I'm just wrong about life. That card's almost good. I attack you. Guess I'm gonna play this one. You can attack next turn. I was kind of surprised he didn't trade the Knight for the Chain Whirler. I like playing this Knight of Grace though, in case they like Glorybringer and do something. It's amazing that they've only cast 2 spells and like I feel super far behind. This is kind of what the card I expected last turn. Well, that makes life a lot easier if they're attacking me. Also blows my mind. Like, what's in their hand that they're doing that? I think I'm just going for the hard play. Or the big jiggy play. I don't think that they have a magma spray here. I could have been a little safer with this attack, but I really just don't think they have a magma spray. Because if they have a magma spray, they would have probably used it on the Knight of Grace in response before it got 2 counters. I do like that the Vivian here will... Oh, wow, they're cycling. We got this game. If they're cycling, I don't know what they can draw and win. Another Phoenix isn't even that good because we can like Vivian and tick down and then Alpha and like they have to block. So they like lose an entire Vivian. So if we attack him with everything, he blocks here, takes 5. Could also tick down on this and make sure that it's like gone from the game forever because they still have to block. I think I'm fine with that. So they still have to block this, and we get to get rid of the Chandra this way as well. So we got rid of the Rekilling Phoenix, the Chandra, and they're at 3 life while we have 3 Ferrets and a Vivian in play. Any Vivian hits a Ballista, we win. I don't think they can come back from this without getting incredibly lucky. Oh, I forgot we can't do these function things this time. Alright, well, these have to be, these have to be good here. These have to be good here. I think this is okay here. I think all of these are okay here. I think glints aren't particularly good here. Kind of think our Johnnies aren't particularly good here. And here I am stuck not knowing what other cards I really want to take out. Kind of just want to take out all the rich cards. Maybe I should just take out all the Johnnies. We can't really protect the Johnny in this match. And if their deck's working, us just upticking for or upticking for tokens doesn't seem like it's particularly good. But this is a Ken Yukihiro built deck. And I can't imagine that he would put 4 Johnnies in the main deck. If they were bad versus red-black. So, like, maybe I'm not supposed to take them out. Maybe bringing in the Skyship versus a Braids is too much. This deck might just be a grind match. Whoever has the last threat wins. I think this hand's acceptable. Though, obviously, not something that I'm super thrilled about. Do I care more about damage or playing a snake? I think I care more about taking damage because the snake doesn't do a whole lot anyway. Well, there you go, opponent. I'll main phase it so you can do whatever you want. We have a cast out for like a Phoenix. Huh. Right, I guess I'm just gonna play this one then. and pass. This gives us a little leeway versus a Glorybringer this way. Oh, they just had double removal spell? Oh, we're probably screwed then. Probably screwed then. Probably can't beat a Glorybringer. I guess I have to play this one. It's game 2. And hope that they don't have it. And that we get the black mana next turn. Yeah, I mean, the Lyra could potentially get there, but I assume if they have a Glorybringer, they're going to like kill this guy and probably be able to kill the Lyra via Doomfall or something. Or like just a Glorybringer plus an attack. Like we probably have to get some Ixalan's Bindings or something now. Yeah, just double Glorybringer, that beats Lyra. Yeah, we're just dead. On to play, so I think this card picks up some value again. Maybe these aren't as good as I think they are. Still show me double a raid. I'll get rid of 1 or 2 of these, actually. Maybe try to bring in 1 of Johnny. The Walking Ballistas actually aren't very good, are they? Maybe I should just cut all of these. Alright. Lands and spells. That's what we want. Alright, I'll keep this in. Just good enough. I guess we could just not be drawing land this whole game. We'll play this one because it gives us a little bit more play with the Walking Ballista, but I think I would rather him kill it than the Knight of Grace. I assume he's going to have a removal spell here. Seems hard to imagine that he wouldn't have a removal spell here. Alright, well, if they're not playing a removal spell, I'm playing our highest impact play. Because now Walking Ballista alone kills the one thing, a land kills it, and we have a thing left over. If he plays nothing, a land just lets us play a Thorn and a Knight. Wow. This game's not going particularly well. They still have 6 cards in their hand. And we have no way to beat a Glorybringer still. How are we so far behind on cards? We didn't mulligan, did we? We don't care about that. So at least we have that going for us. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of as expected. Kind of hate doing this, but kind of just hoping that they miss drawing a big spell for a couple turns. I don't mind to trade the Foreign Lieutenant for like half of a Pia. We don't have a whole lot of removal spells in our deck, so we only have one of Johnny, so I'm not sure it gets better than this. I think the person that'll win this game will be the first person that draws a spell that costs 4 or more mana. Not playing a land, that's probably kind of bad for us. Yeah, it's a spell that costs 4 or more mana. And kills a blocker. So they clearly have a removal spell since they didn't even play a land. So even untapped lands are currently reasonable draws for us. So another removal spell, whatever they have. And they can't kill this, because if they do, we get a token and we still just crew this. So it has to kind of like be a braid to stop the attack. A braid into... I don't know what they could get. A braid into maybe Glorybringer. I don't know. It'd have to basically be a braid or murder bolt that turn though. Something that stops our boat from, you know, Tug Tug. Over 4-0. Through no fault of my own. This deck's kind of cool because, like I'm obviously probably not playing it very well. Probably not even playing it mediocre, but, like, it's got a lot of coolness going on, a lot of decisions and stuff. I like that. Feels like it's a deck that if I played a while, like, it would be, and, like, learned it better, that we'd get a lot cooler decisions. Or, like, I don't know what I'm trying. I'm bad at the Englishes. I feel like with knowledge of the deck and playing the deck better, that we'd get a lot more value out of playing the deck. And I'm kind of like just stumbling around, bouncing off walls right now, and we're still winning. Hopefully we'll get the trophy. We've lost like 7 of them at 4-0 this season or something. That 7 may be high, it may be low. I'm just throwing out a random, like, number. Oh yeah, the mana is definitely a medium plus. Or a medium minus, even. The mana, not good. I kind of still showing us over here that our opponent cast Torrential Gearhulk, and that was, like, not even last round. Alright, well, apparently that opponent didn't want any. They heard Sirius was a coming knocking with their Vivian Reeds in their main deck. Sent my message. Click our play. Definitely can't keep this hand. I think we can keep this hand, though. Like, it's not good, but I think we can keep it. Unfortunate. That was a good draw, but... that was a great draw. Let's see what our opponent has. If they have a Chain Whirler, we could be sad. We're definitely not blocking. Oh wow, that's all they have. That's not too bad for us. Definitely want to put one counter here. I think I want to put the other counter here. I want to put the one counter on the Rish because the Rish is the one I'm most likely to tap next turn for like an Ajani or whatever. Huh. 4, 8, 11. I think I like this better, especially while they're stuck on lands, because they have to kill the Knight of Grace to even attack the Ajani now. And if they can kill the Knight of Grace to attack the Ajani, they're probably dead to the board. Like, we're probably just going wide here. If they don't kill the, like, so it's like if they don't kill the Ajani, it's bad. Or sorry, if they don't kill the Ajani, it's bad for them. If they don't kill the Knight, they don't have a good attack. And if they do kill the Knight, they probably can't stop the other 3 things we have in play plus the Ajani. Alright, how to sideboard. Definitely want you, and you. I think I want you, and I think I want some of you. Cards that I don't think are great. I don't think Walking Ballistas are particularly great. I actually don't think Vivians are particularly great. I don't think Ajani's are particularly great. I don't think Glints are particularly great. Maybe Vivian's still good enough because it can kill Glorybringer or Phoenix. Might actually be better than Walking Ballista, but I doubt it. Reclamation Sage might be okay. No, it's probably not. Maybe just Duress is okay. I don't know. We're going to try it this way this time. I'm not sure these Ajani's are very good, but actually just have no idea how to sideboard this match. Well, this hand seems reasonable. Fatal Push into a Snake into hopefully a Rishkar. That's powerful. If they kill the Snake, we can just play the history. If they don't kill the Snake, it's like really good for us. Like I said, if they don't kill the Snake, it's really good for us, guys. I want to state the absolute obvious. Yeah, I'm the master of the obvious. I don't know if any of you all knew. Searsus, master of obvious. So this is going to eat a removal spell. Yeah, I still think I would rather just put them on these. Oh, I had F6 press, so I couldn't cycle my Scattered Groves even though I wanted to. Why did I press F6? Why? Why did we press F6? Why? Why did I press F6? Someone tell me. Someone explain to me why I'm that bad. I just want this in play, even if we don't get the value out of it immediately. Someone explain to me why I'm that bad, though. Well, this isn't good. I guess I'm blocking. JK, not blocking. Could have had this in play last turn. Could have attacked with a Sky Sovereign, but nope. Nope. Nope, I'm a dum-dum. I feel like I have to protect my life total now still as well. Like, I feel like I'm still just blocking here, mainly because of the cut in the graveyard. And just hoping that we draw something that can crew this. And we did, so that's nice for us. So we can attack for 11 next turn, but 11's not lethal. And they would have to have nothing for us to be able to attack for 11. Huh. You just think it's worth it to take it this time. Because this guy is going to be untapped next turn anyway. We can just block next turn. It's like pretty bad for us if they have a murder bolt. Because that's 8 damage of burn that they would have in that scenario. Not a murder bolt. So anything that can crew this wins the game. That cannot crew that. So now they have to stop. They have to deal 7 damage this turn, or stop 2 attackers. Nice, we did it. 5-0. Throw your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. Trophy. Wee. 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 The deck was sweet. The Vivians were better than I thought they would be at the beginning. The Sky Sovereign was sweet. I kind of like this deck. Obviously, the mana's like kind of poor, but I definitely like the deck. Whee! I'm more excited than I should be. It's been a damn hot minute since we got a 5-0. I think this is only our second standard 5-0 this season, though we have a modern. We tron some folk. not had a particularly good season in the old Magic Online world. About 1,000,000 4-1s, but just not particularly good whatsoever. All right, well, we're gonna hop offline, and because I normally don't host limited players, but the doctor's on and he's streaming KTK, and KTK is my favorite draft format of all time. So I guess I'm going to host him, but we're going to get out of here and get some dinner. Thank all of you guys for watching, all of you all for watching. I appreciate it so much, and this was a pretty fun deck. Again, the mana's probably bad, so it's probably not an actual good deck, but it was fun. Anyway, take care everybody, and we'll be back tomorrow sometime.